Congratulations to Ronda. That was an impressive win, and really as a champion, you just don't really see that coming, and Ronda really is, she's very impressive. So I would like to get my feet wet, and I finally got this, first UFC fight over with. I never really pick a fight. I always leave that up to my manager and my trainer, and I'm just really thankful to Dana White and just this opportunity here tonight to be able to come and fight with the UFC. It's definitely an honor.
Holly, heard what you said in the cage after you've had a while to think about it. How do you feel about your performances, the good, the bad, and what do you need to improve?
Well, I'm never completely satisfied with any fight I've ever had. I always look at it and see what I can do to improve. If there's things that I had to look that I did good, because I try to stay more on the positive side. We worked a lot on, takedown defense and clinch work, and I felt fine in those areas tonight, but some of the stuff that I want to do better, I didn't really sit down on my punches like I wanted to tonight. There's a lot of things I want to do better, and I know I'm capable of more, so I'm not 100% satisfied with my performance, but I will take the things that I know I did well and take them with me and try and improve on all the others.
Another question for Holly here. I was talking to your team after your fight, and I recalled you saying earlier this week that you get very nervous before your fights. That's something that is normal for you. If you're not nervous, that feels weird. They said you didn't feel nervous tonight. Is that accurate, and why do you think that is?
I felt good tonight. I felt good going in there, but I think there's just been, if I had to look at it as a whole, having this be my first UFC fight isn't just the first UFC fight. It's my first time back in after ever having to have any kind of postpone for any injury. I've never had any injuries to take me out of a fight in my entire career. So there's just been a lot. And then, moving to the co-main event, I think there's just been, it's kind of been like one thing after another, just really piled on. And so I still felt good. I felt great. I felt healthy. I have no complaints. I had a great training camp, but, and I felt good. The nerves are there for sure. I don't think that, if I said they weren't, I would just be lying to you. So they were there. And I think I dealt with them okay for how much I kind of felt coming in, but I hope to show something better for you next time. Once the first punches are thrown, I think any fighter will tell you you're finally just into it. The walkout's over, you're in there, the first punches are thrown, you're in the fight, and it's fine. There's still that little bit that was behind me like, oh man, I really want to live up to what everybody else is expecting, but I really don't want to, push myself into a bad position. So it was just kind of, that's kind of in your mind the whole time. I didn't really, I wasn't really thinking like, am I nervous still? Am I not? So my mind really wasn't there. But I'm just, every fight gives ring experience or cage experience. This is my first octagon experience, and so I feel like I'll feel more settled in the next fight. It's not any kind of excuse or anything like that. I felt fine when I was in there. I just, in any stage, whether it was there or in practice, I feel like there's room to improve always. I don't ever feel any different. I leave practice in the gym and I think, oh man, I still didn't do everything I wanted to do today. And that's just kind of where I am right now. I just always want to improve and get better. For me, I want to feel satisfied someday. I don't know if I ever will, but someday.